And then the crowd will vote for their favorite, what are you doing, telling jokes?
Yeah.
Favorite
What are you doing?
jokester.
I'm just gonna tell a story.
Right, he's gonna tell a story, so you gotta tell a
Whoever
story.
gets the most applause. So.
You gave him to open the gate, so he's telling the story. No matter how funny it is, he's telling the story.
All right.
So you gotta tell us a funny story too.
I'll tell a joke.
That's a funny story. I haven't heard one yet.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, I'm finished.
Well, I'm gonna start out telling you a funny story. There's no way I can lose. Because see, I can take credit for having trained him, so if he wins, I still win.
You're alive!
Anyway, I'm gonna tell a true story. This happened just 2 days ago. Now, I was just born across the creek here, and I grew up in Pawnee County, and I'm living in the same house that I was practically born in. 45 years ago, I was buying gas at the same gas station that I'm buying gas from now in Morrison, Oklahoma. And this is a true story. This happened just 2 days ago. I pull up to the pump, and it was like, you know, deja vu. I mean, I literally went back 45 years. When I saw the price of gas, $3.19, I remember 31.9 was the price 45 years ago. So this is what I remember. Now, 45 years ago, I was 16 years old, and I did have a car because I wasn't Indian, so I had a car. And so I pull up to Joe's Texaco, okay? Now, 13-year-old boy comes out, son of Joe, and he is going to wait on me. So I pull up, and I stop the car. I roll down the window. He says, "Pop the hood, and I'll check your oil." I said, "Okay." So I pop the hood, and he checks the oil, and he's washing the windshield. And he says, "You want me to check all your tires?" I said, Yeah. So he checked the air and all the tires. And I said, "By the way, could you get me a Coke? Here's a dime." And he went and got me a Coke. And I said, "Okay, here's $5 for the gas. I filled up. Be sure to get me the change. I'm in kind of a hurry." And so he runs in there and he gets the change for the $5 and comes back. And I go on my merry little way. And now that's 45 years ago. I wasn't quite as big as I am now. I was only 6'3" then. But, so, this is what happened 2 days ago. I pull up to the gas station. I look over at the pump, and it's $3.19. Like I told you earlier, that's what brought the story on. So, well, I gotta get out, pump on gas, of course. That's what we do. So I got out, put the hose in there, and started pumping my gas. Well, my windshield's pretty dirty. I gotta clean that too. So I look around for the squeegee in the bucket. It's nowhere. Oh, it's way over there by the bathroom. So I go over to the bathroom and has a sign on "out of order." And look in the bucket, and it's empty. The bucket's dry, the squeegee's dry. So I go to the door. The same man, now he owns the store now. The same boy that waited on me 45 years ago, he's behind the counter. And so I open the door and I say, "Ronnie, your squeegee bucket is empty." He said, "Well, it wouldn't be if you just turned that spigot on that was right above it." I said, "Okay." I said, wait, before you go, here, take this bottle of windshield cleaner, put a half a bottle in it, and put in a half a bucket of water. Would you could do that for me?" I said, Sure. So I take that bucket, or his cleaner, and I thought, well, I know why it's empty. It had a 1/4 inch of mud in the bottom. I can't put clean water in this and then put the cleaner in it. So I had to wash out the bucket and rinse it and screw it out the back. So I got some brand new, fresh water and put in the cleaner, and there's nice blue soap in there, and it's perfect looking. I go over and I start to wash my windshield, and the truck next to me, he's pumping his own gas also. And I said, would you like me to wash your windshield? And you had to be there to appreciate this. The guy looked at me like, who would ever want to do that? I mean, it was like, people actually offered. You know, he wasn't quite as old as me, so he don't remember when it was done all the time. He said, no, thank you. I said, well, it's clean water. He said, well, I'll do it myself. You know, because he was still not quite sure why anyone would offer to wash your windshield. It didn't actually work there either. So he washes his windshield, and so time to pay. I'm full. So I go in and poke my head in, and I say, well, Ronnie, you got any tires that need to be fixed in the back before I go? You know, he said, no, but I need most of that $100 bill you got in your pocket. Which, by the way, the first time I'd ever seen a $100 bill was at that gas station 45 years before. And now, of course, you don't go to the gas station unless you have one if you want to fill it out. But anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.